Hello, Cancer. Welcome to Cancer Evolution. My name is Jennifer. So we're going to pull some cards for you today. See what the universe, your spirit guides want you to know. All right. The zodiac sign of Cancer. For the highest good of all. What messages want to come through? All right, Cancer. So you have trust your intuition and take action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. So there's something you're being asked to take action on, and your intuition is nudging you to do so. With the fall leaves here, there's been a change of seasons for you. And you're being guided through this new door, down this new path. You have more experience to gain and more wisdom to gain. More opportunities, and you're being asked to trust your intuition as you're being guided in this new direction. I just got reminded of this tip that if you're like starting a new habit, something that you want to take action on, if you do like a countdown, if you do like, all right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and just do it. It gives you that sense of like your brain, that sense of urgency, and it encourages you to do it, you know. And I found that quite helpful for me. So something you can give a try. Just kind of do a little countdown, countdown for yourself, and then take action. The reason why I said that is because this looks like speedy action. And this figure here is the color purple, which represents the third eye chakra. So I feel like you're getting, and you have the trust in your intuition, so you're getting this intuitive guidance to take action on something here and to believe in the boundless possibilities. It's like really grasping the growth mindset, getting out of that fixed mindset and embracing the growth mindset. Let's see what else comes through, Cancer. You're definitely growing and expanding, Cancer. This is like a level up. Protected by angels, you're cherished by the angels. In cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. So I do feel like you're purifying your life here. You're purifying your inner world as well. This is about, the dragonfly here represents self-realizations. And you have this lotus, which represents rebirth. And intuition for me. So I feel like you're doing a lot of self-reflecting, and you're having a lot of self-realizations, and you're purifying anything that is like a weed in your garden. You know how when you like have a garden and you like continuously like, you know, weed it, because when you have weeds in the garden, it takes away from your crops, from your flowers, right? So when you pull the weeds, there's more nourishment going to your crop, to your flowers. And you do have these like fall leaves here, which represents change. And with this protected by angels, you are being guided by angels. You're receiving signs, synchronicities. They're speaking to you through your intuition. And you are protected along this journey. Salt baths are really good with purifying your aura, your energetic field. Sage, energy healing, to cleanse and balance the chakras. And her ears are immersed in this water. So this is about paying attention to the information that you're listening to. So like the what you are filling your life with. You know, being mindful of that. Of what influences you. And purifying it. And I feel like that's something that your intuition is speaking to you. And you're being guided here to remove energies, thought patterns, negative patterns that kind of take from your expansion or take from your growth. I think Cancer, before I wrap this up, I'm going to send Reiki energy if that's something that you want and you're open to. That's something that I feel guided to do. So I will do that at the end of this reading. And I feel like there's something you're creating as well with this orange rose. Orange represents the sacral chakra. And you're healing your emotions as well. And it starts by your thoughts, because your thoughts create your emotions. And with thoughts, it's if you start thinking like a negative thought, right, before you know it, you're down this rabbit hole and you're thinking about every negative experience you've ever had, right? It's like a snowball effect. So the trick is to like stop the ball before it starts gaining so much momentum that you got to ride it out after that. So it's being aware of your thoughts, of what type of thoughts you are thinking, how you're speaking to yourself, that self-talk, and stopping it before it starts rolling down the hill, and switching your focus. Oh, look at that focus on the bottom with the butterfly. And switching your focus on what it is that what gives you joy and what lights you up. Gratitude as well. Also examining the validity of your thoughts, right? Because a lot of times, like, well, you know, we can have the tendency to think thoughts that aren't even true or that are fear-based. And that's one of the reasons why it's really important to be mindful of the energy that you surround yourself with as well. New moon beginnings. You know, you're starting this new chapter, the clean slate here. A path is opening up for you, and look, there's gratitude. Yeah, with attraction, it's like you're learning that, or you're using the knowledge of knowing that you can attract what it is that you want and repel what you do not want. And it starts with your focus. And 4 that's an angel number. Your angels are with you. You're receiving balance and clarity, and you are manifesting. And this, with the gratitude, it's like being grateful for what it is that gives you joy, being grateful for all of the experiences in life because you gained something from it, you learned from it. It's like the Native American saying, walk in beauty. And with the Tao, it's like going with the flow. Imagine flowing down a river, right? If you just flow with the river, there's less effort, you're not struggling, and you like learn how to navigate as you flow. But if you're trying to swim against a current, you're trying to swim upstream, it's a struggle and you get exhausted. And if you try to hold on to a rock, you know, you get tired and exhausted and a big waste of energy. So it's about going with the flow of life. And choosing what it is that you focus on. Because there is a path that's opening up for you to walk through, and there's that 8, which represents balance and creativity. Waxing crescent 6, peace, harmony. It's like you're standing at the bottom. They're asking you to start climbing. Because you're going into this new beginning. You're leaving this winter period. And you're stepping into this spring, this clean slate, this freshness. See the taking action here. Like devoting yourself to the journey, because you have 8 and 2, which is 10. 1 represents self-awareness. Number 0 represents devotion and endless possibilities. So it's about remaining flexible. But the path, it's like setting intentions. If you hold on to the outcome, it's like you set a boulder in front of the path. But an intention is you release the intention, and what it does is it carves a path for the energy to follow. And then you let it go. You don't try to control the outcome, or it has to be a certain way. That's too fixed. You have to remain flexible. So it's like releasing a bird, right? The intention carves the path for the energy to follow. And you can say this or better. I feel like a lot of possibilities are opening up to here with this being pomegranate. You open up a pomegranate and it's filled with like numerous seeds. So I feel like where it is that you're heading, I mean, the possibilities are endless and abundant and nourishing. The bear and cedar leadership. The bears are like the guardians of the forest, you know? They're like the emperors of the forest. And with the cedar, it's about remaining strong, tapping into that strength. And cedar is also a plant that represents strength. It represents cleansing as well. And you have the cleansing waters. So this is about you stepping into the authority in your own life and having strength and purifying your inner world. And with this protected by angels, you're getting messages from your intuition, and with the leadership, they're not only you benefit from the messages that you're receiving from the angels, but there are others around you who can benefit from this knowledge as well, from this guidance as well. And it's about following what brings you that fulfillment and that happiness, because with the pomegranate, what it is that you're being led to is very abundant, it's very fertile, it's very fertile ground. And I feel like it's going to be very fulfilling for you. And the bear, again, protected by angels. There's a strong emphasis on you being protected along this path as well, because you are being guided by the angels, by the universe, by your spirit guides, by your intuition, because you're having these deep self-realizations. And I feel like what it is that you're tapping into not only benefits you, but others as well. So it's strongly being protected, and you're strongly being encouraged to walk through this new moon, this new beginning. I think there's a new moon coming up soon, so that could be very significant for you, especially if you do like manifestations, if you'd like to use the moon's energy to manifest. I'm going to pull one of these intuitive life coaching oracles for you, Cancer. Judgment. You're being asked to let go of all judgments and forgive those who judge you. Hidden treasure. You have brilliant, untapped potential just waiting to be explored. I'm strongly feeling that. You need not worry about others' judgments. If you are currently experiencing judgment or criticism directed at you, you're being asked to let it go. Do not hold on to or allow these judgments to define you. When someone is pointing a finger, it is because on a subconscious level they are judging themselves. For whatever reason, something you said or did triggered their insecurities. This is not your fault, and it is in your best interest to ignore the criticisms, forgive them, and move on. Now, I was being very mindful of the energy you surround yourself with. Do not get stuck in the endless cycle of trying to please someone who refuses to look within his or her own self. At the same time, you're being asked to release your judgments of others and look within whenever these judgments arise. All judgments are ultimately self-judgments. If you find yourself being judgmental or overly critical of someone, ask yourself, what is happening inside of me that is triggering these insecurities? If you're willing to listen to the truth behind your judgments, it will be easier for you to process your insecurities, forgive yourself for them, and find the love of self that naturally translates into compassion towards others too. As soon as you see your judgments and criticisms for what they really are, past wounds that were ignored and are never healed properly, it will feel as if a huge weight has been lifted from your shoulders, as well as your heart. You're being asked to let go of all judgments towards others and forgive those that judge you. Intuitive life coaching questions. Do you feel judged and criticized by others around you? How are you letting their judgments and criticisms affect you? How are your judgments of others related to your own self-judgments? Can you take a step back to examine the ways in which you may be ignoring your own wants, needs, and past pains? All right, Cancer. So I'm going to tap into Reiki energy. All right, Cancer. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.